In a stunning and unexpected move, the Netherlands has dramatically reversed its previous stance, now allowing chipmaker Nexperia to return to full Chinese ownership, a decision that has sent shockwaves through the global technology sector. This decision shakes the very foundation of the Western Alliance's carefully coordinated strategy to contain China's rapid technological rise, raising urgent questions among allies. The world of artificial intelligence, which is increasingly reliant on advanced semiconductors like those produced by Nexperia, now finds itself on uncertain ground, with the future of innovation hanging in the balance. For years, the United States led a global effort to restrict China's access to cutting-edge semiconductors, with the Netherlands playing a crucial role as a trusted partner in this high-stakes technological standoff. The Dutch reversal signals that mounting economic pressures, including concerns over jobs and investment, may now outweigh traditional political alliances and security considerations. Why did the Netherlands change course so abruptly? Was it driven by economic necessity, political pressure from powerful business interests, or a calculated strategic move to secure its own future in a shifting global landscape? For the United States, this is a significant setback, undermining years of diplomatic effort and raising concerns about the unity of the Western Front. For China, it represents a major victory, opening new doors for technological advancement and global influence. For Europe, it's a clear sign of deep divisions within the continent, as member states struggle to balance economic interests with collective security. The Nexperia story has now become a powerful symbol of the complex and often conflicting forces, economic, political, and technological, that are shaping our world in real time. This single decision by the Netherlands could ripple across the globe for decades to come, potentially defining who leads the next technological revolution and reshaping the balance of power. The world is now watching the Netherlands more closely than ever, waiting to see the true impact of this bold and controversial gambit and what it means for the future of global technology. Nexperia isn't a household name, but it's a critical pillar of the global electronics industry. Specializing in essential semiconductors, Nexperia produces over 100 billion devices annually, chips that keep the modern world running. With deep Dutch roots, the company became a flashpoint when Chinese investors acquired it in 2017. As geopolitical tensions rose, Nexperia's Chinese ownership drew scrutiny. Its chips are vital for industries like automotive and industrial automation, making it a crucial link in Europe's supply chain. Any disruption would have cascading effects across the continent. In 2023, the Dutch government, under US pressure, moved to block Chinese ownership, citing security risks. That set the stage for the dramatic reversal now making headlines. The reversal followed years of debate, economic anxiety, and diplomatic pressure. In 2022, the Netherlands enacted the VIFO Act, allowing scrutiny of foreign takeovers. Nexperia, with its Chinese parent, became a test case. By late 2025, confidential reports warned that forcing divestment could devastate the Dutch economy and damage its reputation. Labor unions and local leaders amplified these concerns. On January 2, 2026, the Dutch Prime Minister announced the government would not force a sale, citing new security guarantees. The details remain confidential, but the message is clear. Economic pragmatism has trumped geopolitical alignment. The world is now reacting to this seismic shift. The decision was driven by hard economic realities. Nexperia posted over $2.5 billion in revenue in 2024 and holds a 15% global market share in key chip categories. It employs over 2,000 people in the Netherlands and supports a vast local ecosystem. Wingtech, its Chinese owner, invested over $500 million in European operations, upgrading facilities and expanding R&D. Forcing a sale risked halting this investment and destabilizing the supply chain. Industry leaders warned that Nexperia is not easily replaceable. Disruption could cripple production for years. The cost of switching suppliers would be astronomical. For Dutch policymakers, the economic risks were immediate and concrete, while security risks seemed more abstract and manageable. The numbers told a compelling story. The decision exposed a deep rift in Dutch politics. Economic realists argued for protecting jobs and investment, warning that alienating Wingtech would harm the Netherlands' business reputation. Security hawks warned that Chinese control over Nexperia could give Beijing leverage over European industry, especially in a crisis. Internationally, the US expressed disappointment, seeing the move as a crack in the Western Front against China. China celebrated the decision as a win for free trade. The EU was left awkwardly divided, lacking a unified strategy on China. The Netherlands' choice highlights the tension between national economic interests and collective security. The world is watching how this precedent shapes future policy. The immediate winners are Nexperia's employees and local businesses, who now enjoy job security and stability. The decision boosts the Netherlands' appeal to foreign investors, signaling a commitment to legal certainty. Proponents argue this will attract more investment and jobs, reinforcing the country's role as a global trade hub. Critics warn that prioritizing one investment could strain ties with the US and complicate EU relations. There's also the risk of overdependence on Chinese capital and technology. Economists caution that Nexperia could become a vulnerability if trade tensions escalate. The Dutch government may have solved a short-term problem, but it faces a complex long-term dilemma. The stakes for the nation's economic future are high. The Nexperia saga has sparked heated debate across Dutch society. In Nijmegen, relief is palpable as jobs are secured, but elsewhere, critics accuse the government of sacrificing security for economic gain. The decision has ignited a national conversation about Dutch identity, pragmatic traders, or principled defenders of Western values. The Netherlands' unique role in the global tech ecosystem, home to both Nexperia and ASML, adds to the pressure. Public awareness of the global stakes is growing, fueling polarization. The case has forced citizens to confront tough questions about technology, security, and trade. This debate will shape Dutch society for years to come. Nexperia is now a symbol of the nation's difficult choices in a turbulent world. Experts offer sobering perspectives on the Dutch decision, emphasizing the complexity and far-reaching consequences of such a move in today's interconnected world. Dr. Eva Janssen of the Hague Center for Strategic Studies notes that the government faced a no-win scenario, balancing significant security risks from China against the potential for severe economic fallout at home. She explains that every option carried its own set of risks, and the stakes were incredibly high for both national security and the Dutch economy. Ultimately, the government chose what it saw as the lesser evil, allowing Chinese ownership to continue, but only under strict and carefully monitored security protocols designed to minimize potential threats. However, critics in parliament have called this a failure of political courage, openly doubting whether these agreements can truly be enforced if a crisis were to erupt. They warn that legal frameworks may not be enough in the face of determined adversaries. Industry insiders stress the deeply globalized nature of the chip supply chain, pointing out that any attempt at decoupling would not only disrupt Dutch industry, but could also cause chaos across the entire global technology sector, affecting jobs and innovation worldwide. The reversal of the earlier decision has restored a measure of stability for now, but experts caution that ongoing vigilance is essential to ensure Nexperia remains market-driven and free from undue foreign influence. Meanwhile, a US official has voiced disappointment with the Dutch approach, but also acknowledges that each nation must ultimately act in its own best interest, weighing its unique risks and priorities. This case highlights the urgent need for a coordinated transatlantic strategy on investment screening and supply chain security, as fragmented approaches leave critical vulnerabilities exposed. Divisions like this can be exploited by strategic competitors who may seek to drive wedges between allies and take advantage of regulatory gaps. The world must learn from this episode, recognizing that in an era of global interdependence, decisions made in one country can have ripple effects far beyond its borders. The Nexperia story is a defining moment in the ongoing global power competition, highlighting how even a single company can become the center of international attention. What happens in the Netherlands today could shape the future of technology and influence the balance of power for years to come. The Dutch decision signals a significant shift in the global order, as China's growing economic gravity pulls Western allies in new and sometimes unexpected directions. It's not just about one country or one company. It's about how nations navigate the complex web of alliances, trade, and security in a rapidly changing world. This precedent will be closely studied worldwide by nations that are constantly balancing the promise of Chinese economic opportunity with the demands of US security and influence. Governments everywhere are watching to see how this decision will impact their own strategies and relationships. The future of technological leadership, economic independence, and global alliances is at stake. The choices made now will determine who leads in innovation and who controls the technologies that shape our daily lives. By allowing a key chip maker to remain in Chinese hands, the West may have inadvertently weakened its control over critical supply chains that power everything from smartphones to cars. This could have long-term effects on both economic security and technological sovereignty. The decision affects everyone, from the security of our personal devices to the stability of the jobs we hold and the industries that drive our economies. It's not just a story for politicians or CEOs, it's a story that touches all of us in ways we might not immediately see. It's a stark reminder that a single corporate decision can have far-reaching global consequences, rippling through markets, industries, and even the daily lives of ordinary people around the world. Citizens, policymakers, and business leaders must engage in open, informed debate about these critical issues. The choices we make today will shape the world our children inherit. The world is watching, and the next move is up to us. Our collective decisions will define the future of technology, security, and global cooperation.